So in this video today, I'm going to talk about versus attack players that I think you should consider putting in your lineup, or maybe even consider trying out. So let's start off in the goalkeeper position. I have Pacheco here. He is more of a cheaper alternative to Casillas. A quick look at his stats: he has 97 goalkeeper diving, 99 reflexes, and reactions is 94. Reflexes skill boost will boost his reflexes goalkeeper diving. So I've faced up against people who have this goalkeeper, and honestly he has very good performance in game, but he's just not as good as Casillas. Casillas is more of a player that if you have the coins, I would recommend you go after Casillas. Based on how much coins you have at the moment, I would concentrate more on training your defenders and other players that will actually get the ball in whatever formation you decide to choose to use in the weekend tournament. So if you're low on coins, I would say settle for Pacheco. Casillas is your best option if you really want to have the best players in the best positions. Your detailed attributes will look a little bit different depending on what level your skill boost will be at. Another option you consider is Jose Reyna, but also his stats that matter, such as goalkeeper diving, goalkeeper positioning, reflexes, reactions, are a little bit less than Casillas, even though he's higher rated. So if I would have to pick between Reyna or Casillas, I would say settle for Casillas. And back again to the goalkeeper position, if you're low on coins, settle for Pacheco. Moving on to the center back positions, I have Gabriel Paulista, Umtiti, and Alderweireld. These players I already think they're still in those positions because I really think they are very good to use in the weekend tournament. So first, let's look at Gabriel Paulista. These are his stats: 92 aggression, 99 tackling, acceleration is 65, 70 sprint speed, 62 positioning, meaning that he will be there to catch the attacker offsides if he needs to. But considering that he's only 79 overall, if you level him up, his sprint speed will go up and acceleration will go up. Moving on, Umtiti is also faster than Paulista, so if you really don't want to use Paulista, you could settle for this guy. 77 sprint speed, 74 acceleration, 101 tackling. His composure is also 76. When I face up against Umtiti, he does slide tackle in my opinion. It seems as though Alderweireld is the slowest out of all the three. At 85 overall, he's only 70 sprint speed, 72 acceleration, but that is also still good considering that there's not many options at the center back position. He does come equipped with the aggression skill boost aggression, marking, and acceleration, which is important because acceleration will mean that it will take the player from point A to point B faster, and you need that acceleration, and having that acceleration will be vital when you're facing up against fast attackers. Out of those center backs, I would recommend getting Alderweireld because he comes with great acceleration and is also boosted with his skill boost. Umtiti is faster than Gabriel Paulista, so consider getting Umtiti over Paulista. Taking a look at other center back positions, you also have Company, 84 rated. He has 66 sprint speed, 63 acceleration. That is very slow in my opinion. So I wouldn't recommend getting this center back because he's not that fast. So one player I do recommend you stay away from is this guy because he only has 36 sprint speed, 35 acceleration. He does have great strength and great heading. Even his aggression and awareness is boosted quite well with the physical skill boost, but he's just so slow, and I've had him before in my squad and I conceded left and right, and attackers could just blew right by him. So I would say just stay away from this player. If you play forward the back, Trippier is also a good option if you want to use a right back. 79 sprint speed, 90 acceleration, 90 marking, 84 aggression. These numbers are boosted with his aggression skill boost, so he does look very solid for a right back. Again, if you want to use forward the back, you're going to need a left back as well. Barba is one of the slower left backs, only 56 sprint speed and acceleration, and you're going to have to level him up to at least 80 overall if you want to boost up his sprint speed and acceleration square. 80 sprint speed. At 73 overall, he already has 77 acceleration. So comparing Barba and Square, I would say settle for Square for a left back. Now moving on to the midfield, I do have Tyson, Wijnaldum, Lingard, and Pereiro. Tyson is one of the good options if you want to use left mid in your formation. 109 sprint speed there, 95 acceleration, 101 dribbling. With his dribbling over 100, he will feel much faster equipped with his 95 acceleration. If you have lower dribbling, the player will still feel slow if his dribbling isn't up to par. So this guy has the speed and also the dribbling as well. 89 finishing is good enough, and also 85 long shots. It could be better. Wijnaldum is also a good option for CDM. He has 86 sprint speed, 83 acceleration. So if you use a formation that involves the CDM such as 3-5-2, I would consider, if you're getting Wijnaldum, level him up and have at least 90 dribbling so he can rainbow. Matuidi is another option. He's very fast and his strength is very good, so once he's on the player, he's able to push him off. 99 tackling, 99 marking, 100 aggression. This is another player I would say consider getting him for defense. If you want attacking, I would say set up for Wijnaldum, because Wijnaldum will be able to rainbow if you just level him up a little bit, because he's only one stat away from 90 dribbling. Then you could get Matuidi and try to level him up high enough to get 90 dribbling, but that will cost too many coins. In the cam position, I can't say enough good stuff about Lingard. Lingard from the Manchester United, 95 sprint speed, 93 acceleration. Long shots are a whopping 102. Now you guys see here, 88 base overall. That's exactly what you need for a 90 dribbling, which will enable you to use rainbow with Lingard. He has great performance. If you're interested in getting a player that has great long shots, and he has made me won a couple games where the score is very close and I needed to take a long shot and I shoot it with Lingard and it goes in because he has very good stats in the long shot department. So this guy looks very solid. Now Pereiro is there just because I have him already in my club. So his stats aren't that great. 88 sprint speed, 79 acceleration, and his dribbling is only 83, and I've already have him up to 79 overall. But if you have a formation that relies on the right mid and left mid a lot more, such as 3-5-2, I would say set up for this next guy I'm going to show you, and that's going to be Mahrez. At least it's 80 plus for his speed, 90 dribbling already at his base stat of 82, 76 finishing is really bad, but I would say if you want to use him, be very clinical in your swipes or buttons when you're using him on the pitch. Moving on to the striker position, I currently have Diego Costa. 77 long shots. I don't use him for long shots for that reason, because when I use long shots on Diego Costa, it usually never goes in. I use long shots more with Lingard, but anyways, 92 sprint speed, 78 acceleration, 95 strength, but his dribbling is 95, which is good since it's boosted with his agility skill boost. Either go for Benzema or Diego Costa. They don't really look that different, but in-game performance, since I haven't used Benzema yet, I recommend you getting Diego Costa, but you're gonna have to boost him up if you're wanting him in the striker position. So this guy is really just fast. His finishing isn't that good. His long shots could be better, but I would say he's great when you're having those great chances and you just need to have the speed there and to score that simple great chance. Sisto here is also very good. I've used him many times before in weekend tournament. He's great. Looking at his stats, again, he has the speed there, he has the dribbling, he can rainbow. 85 finishing, 82 long shots. If you're really worried about long shots and finishing, I wouldn't worry about that, because he's fast enough to where he can dribble up to the goal and do shots inside the box. So Sisto is another player that I would recommend you picking up in that position, or you can consider using Insigne in position in the left wing instead of Sisto. Now another player that looks very solid is Boetis. If you're able to get him, he already has 113 acceleration. His dribbling is nice and high, so he will feel very light on the pitch. 96 sprint speed, 93 finishing, 87 shot power. Long shots are decent, but it's not boosted with his second striker skill boost. So his skill boost is very nice as well, since it boosts his acceleration, his finishing, his dribbling. However, he's not the first option for the left wing because it does require the world-class pass. But if this guy didn't require a pass, he would be the first option for the left wing position. to pick up, but instead I do recommend Sisto and Insigne. Now switching over to the right wing position, I do have Ivan Cavallero. He is free to play, meaning you can get him without getting a pass. You can see here he has 116 sprint speed, 108 acceleration. Once again, his dribbling is very nice. 81 finishing, I haven't had a problem with that. His long shots are a hit or a miss sometimes. You see there it's only 76. Sometimes it goes into the goal, sometimes it doesn't. You're gonna have to be at least in world class to get Ivan Cavallero, but if you're not in world class, you can settle for Kuwas here. I've used Kuwas, I've used Cavallero, there wasn't much of a difference. Kuwas is a good option, 92 sprint speed, 83 acceleration. Dribbling is just already 97, he hasn't even been leveled up. 83 shot power, 80 long shots, much better long shots if he's at the same overall than Cavallero. I do know that I didn't discuss some players in other positions, but that was just a general idea of what players you can consider using in the weekend tournament. If you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate you dropping a like, becoming a sub if you aren't a sub yet, and also checking out the Discord in the link in the description. Also, I always appreciate the support, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next stream or video, and have a good day.